Today's video is sponsored to you by EA, and we're going to be going over the Dynasty Deep Dive, without a doubt the most popular game mode in college football. And for College Football 26, EA just dropped a 77-page blog going over everything you need to know about the game mode this year. What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and today we're going to be going over the Dynasty Deep Dive that dropped earlier this morning. I'm going to highlight some of the key points that were in the trailer and in this 77-page blog, but we're going to link both the blog and the full trailer down below in the comments section as a pinned comment so you guys can check it out for yourself, read through it for yourself, because there's a lot of information. If I went over all of it, this video would be 50 minutes long, and we're not going to do that. So let's start with one of the bigger features that was added into the Dynasty game mode this year. 300 real-life coaches, head coaches, coordinators, you name it. And along with that, each one is going to come equipped with their authentic playbook. So that's going to come with the coach's schemes, play calling tendencies, historical career stats, and archetypes and abilities that reflect their coaching skill set. And if you still want to build your own coach, don't worry, you can do that. They've also added new ways to customize their appearance with all types of new gear options. Everything from a hoodie to joggers and a quarter zip and jeans. They even introduced a new coach demeanor and stance customization. So if you're all about the customization when it comes to your coach, this is a huge upgrade in the Dynasty game mode. In College Football 26, no coach can excel in all areas, so this is going to require a strategic staff management to complement strengths or weaknesses on your head coach. Also, they added an increased level cap and rebalanced the XP, so the maximum coach level is now raised from 50 all the way up to 100, with XP rebalance to reflect goal difficulty and a new progression curve for sustained growth. With coaches, there will be 3 base archetypes: recruiter, motivator, and tactician. These all now require a minimum coach level to unlock, which means you're going to have to be focused on an early investment in meaningful initial archetype choices. You can unlock additional archetypes on your coach, but it's going to become progressively more expensive, with related archetypes costing less, encouraging you to have strategic specialization over the alternate route of branching into unrelated skill sets with your coach. Archetype abilities have also been rebalanced with an adjusted cost and new additions, creating clearer trade-offs and encouraging thoughtful progression in building a unique coaching identity. A highly requested feature is back: the trophy room, which is going to be a new central hub that tracks championships, rivalries, awards, and each dynasty will have a dedicated trophy room tied to the coach, which will log teams' achievements. We're talking the year, the team, the opponent, the score, individual awards for players, teams, and the year that they accomplish these things in. There's going to be over 160 trophies to collect. And it's not just in Dynasty. The trophy room's going to span across Dynasty, Road to Glory, Play Now, Road to the College Football Playoffs, ensuring that all accomplishments are recorded and celebrated. The transfer portal in College Football 26 has gotten a huge upgrade as well, and they're going to try to capture the chaotic nature of the modern transfer portal. And, you know, if you paid attention to the back half of the year in college football during bowl season last year, it really was chaotic. There's going to be around 2,000 players entering the portal on an average year, forcing strategic decisions on team retention and roster construction. The transfer portal mechanic is going to present distinct trade-offs, balancing immediate impact transfers with long-term high school talent development, offering multiple viable paths to build your team. Dynamic deal breakers, a new system where player expectations will evolve based on their talent and productivity, unlike the B- fixed grade that we saw in CFB 25. The required grade for a deal breaker will now adjust based on the player's overall rating, their high school star rating, or transfer portal star rating, making it harder for some schools to meet demands. College Football 26 creates a dynamic, reactive game world where player decisions like entering the transfer portal are being driven by evolving priorities beyond just playing time. You're also going to see a lot of enhancements and changes to player progression in College Football 26 Dynasty mode, enabling a more gradual and realistic player development compared to the sporadic leaps that you saw in CFB 25. Players with impact, star, and elite development traits now have a higher minimum off-season progression, ensuring that better players are more likely to progress than those with normal traits. Players can now also gain weight during off-season progression, with the amount influenced by their position and the year that they're in school, reflecting real-world physical maturity differences. A school's athletic facilities also going to play a part in player progression, with higher grades providing a larger boost, mirroring real-life performance advantages from bigger programs. There are a ton of changes when it comes to recruiting, so again, definitely make sure you check out the blog, because I'm just not going to be able to cover them all in this video. But one of the big ones is a location-based point system when it comes to recruiting now. That means smaller schools likely will have to focus on players closer to that school, where the big programs can still recruit all over the country without a problem. When two schools are closely competing for a recruit, the new recruiting battle will be triggered, setting a new higher commitment threshold that both schools must race to meet in a short window to secure that recruit's commitment. There's also a huge quality of life improvement, where your team needs will be on every screen within the recruiting menus. There will be new ways to manage the wear and tear system in College Football 26, specifically in Dynasty, but they've also added season and career health meters that can determine how much wear and tear damage a player can recover from over the course of their career and in a single season. Once a player's season health pool is depleted, that player can no longer recover wear and tear damage until the offseason, when they fully recover. I think that's a really cool new feature. You will also have a ton of sliders and options to customize auto subs when it comes to wear and tear impact. And the brand new formation subs feature will allow you to maybe plug and play some players that normally wouldn't get into the game in various formations, allowing you more ways to keep fresh bodies on the field. Protected opponents will allow you to assign two teams to remain on your schedule across your entire dynasty, ensuring that rivalry games are never gone. And this year, in your dynasty settings, you can enable crossplay, allowing you to not only play in an online dynasty, but now across multiple consoles. There's so much more information when it comes to College Football 26 Dynasty game mode, so one more time, I'm going to encourage you to go check the link down below in the comments section as a pinned comment to read through the 77-page blog and check out the trailer without me yapping all over it. Me personally, I plan on playing a lot more Dynasty this year than I did in College Football 25, and with all of these new changes, I'm really excited about it.